Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Allison and I am here today with a senior pictures get ready with me to give all you guys and girls out there some ideas of what to give or what to do for your pictures. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my Too Faced Hangover RX and just put it all over my skin because my skin was super dehydrated, and this is just a great moisturizer that goes well under makeup. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, and I'm putting this generously all over my face in the places that I have pores because I want my skin to look flawless. And the best way to apply this is to pat it in, but I was feeling some type of way that day and I decided to pat and rub. Both of them work, but patting will give you optimal smoothness, I guess is the word for it. And then after that, I'm going to take the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer and apply that all over my skin. And all of these primers are so not necessary, but I just wanted them all because they each do different things. So again, we're just going to put that all over my face, kind of rubbing it on, and then just check to make sure it's all smoothed in. And then next, we are going to take my Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Foundation with a kabuki brush, and I'm going to take about 2 pumps of that. You'll see I go back and get more because I want it full coverage, but we take about 2 pumps of that on the back of my hand, and then I dot it all over my face with my finger, and then I go back in and blend. And here I am blending. I use different motions, kind of like swirling it to blend it, and then also just kind of spreading it across my face with a wiping motion. With this foundation, I noticed that it's so full coverage that for me it doesn't really matter how I apply it. As long as I get it everywhere, the coverage is there. And here, don't forget to get your ears and your jawline and blend down your neck because you definitely don't want a line. And then here I am going in with more foundation and adding it to the places where I want more coverage. And again, you see me putting it down specifically on my neck because I want there to be a smooth blend. And now I take my beauty blender and I go over it in pressing motions because I want to make sure that my foundation is all blended out perfectly. Normally I wouldn't do this step, but for something special like senior pictures, I want to. And check it out, my grandma got me that little old compact, so shout out to you, Grandma. And now I am taking my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair, and I am highlighting and concealing underneath my eyes with this. And this is super full coverage, so I probably used a little bit too much, but I mean, you'll live and you'll learn. And so here I am, I'm just patting it in underneath my eye, and then I'm taking my Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX03, I do believe, and I'm just patting that in on places that I want fuller coverage. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Okay, but now I'm taking the Benefit High Beam, and I'm putting that on my cheeks. Most people, I would suggest like 1 to 2 dots, but I was going for a really highlighted and dewy look, so I went with a stripe. I mean, you do you. And now I'm just patting it in with my finger, and then I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, trying to avoid the places where I put that cream highlighter on, but I'm just stippling this all over my face. And then I went in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette, and I went in with the Banana shade. And you guys, this used to be my favorite. I was so disappointed with this. I used to be obsessed with this, but I'm like, nothing's coming out. So I went ahead and took my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette in Dulce de Leche. And oh my gosh, the pigment on this is so amazing, and it's $4. And I've also used the bronzer shade, and it's amazing. And now I'm taking my Mario Badescu facial spray and spraying that all over to set down the powders. And then I'm taking my Tartelette palette to move on to eyes, and I'm taking Charmer to set down the concealer that we had put on our eyes and just to give us a nice even base to work off of. And then I'm going in with Flower Child and Smarty Pants and putting that in the crease in the outer corner to start the transition shades. And you can go pretty heavy with these shades, so don't be like, oh no, oh no. It's really totally easy to blend out, and that's why I love this palette so much. And now I'm going in with the shade Jet Setter, and I'm going into the crease again, but this time just a little bit lower because we want the transition shade to transition with our skin, and then we go lower to darken it up, and we especially focus on the outer corner just a little bit more than we did with the last shade. And here is how we're looking now, and I like to look straight ahead and see if they're both blended out the same and if we're looking the same and if I need to add more dark or more light just to make sure my eyes are matching. And then we're taking Activist on a tiny pencil brush, and I'm putting it just in the outer corner because I don't want the shade anywhere because I don't want it to be a super, super dark look. But this will give us just that little bit extra definition in the outer corner. And then again, I'm going in and I'm making sure it's all blended together and it's all smooth and even. And then just going back and forth with a dark shade. And now we are going to take Funny Girl on our finger and put it on our lid. And this shade is my favorite shade ever. I don't know how I lived without it. And now we're taking Flower Child and Smarty Pants again, and we're going underneath the eye to do a light lash line. We just want it to be tied in. And then we are just blending everything out after we took a little bit of Jet Setter on the lower lash line. And now I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz and did my eyebrows, and now I'm taking their clear brow gel and setting my eyebrows down. This stuff is amazing. If you're looking for a good brow gel, I highly recommend this. And now I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I will apply mascara and falsies off camera. I'm using their Real Mascara and Ardell Demi Wispies. And now I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm going a little bit heavy-handed with this bronzer, but it's so natural looking, and it just looks so good. And look at my poppin' eyelashes. I swear, I told my mom I was going to wear these like every single day because I love them so much. And of course, we got to hit the nose, the temples, and the cheeks, and make sure we go onto our neck too. And now we're taking from the Tarteist Pro Glow palette the shade Sculpt, and we're just sculpting out and contouring our cheekbones and our jaw because, you know, we don't want to have no double chin for our pictures. And now I'm taking my Too Faced blush in Baby Love, and it is well loved, and I love it so much. It's my baby, as the name suggests. But now I'm going back in with the Tarteist Pro Glow, and I'm using the shade Stunner. You guys, this shade is stunning. I mean, the highlight that I got for this with using such a little product is amazing. Like, favorite highlight of all time. I'm sorry, Champagne Pop, but this one's just extra poppin'. And now I'm taking a Tarte lipstick in the shade Angelic Nude, and I'm just applying that for something simple. And I also took different lipsticks to change with my outfit. And then I'm, of course, taking Urban Decay All Nighter and my fan again and going ham and practically drenching myself. So this is the completed look, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys, and I will see you next time.